Welcome to CryptoBytes, the podcast where we take today's news and information in the crypto space and break it down into bite-sized chunks. I'm your host, Rick.
And this is Rob. Remember to smash that like button,
Hit that subscribe.
ping the bell, comment below, but most importantly than all, a big thank you to all of our subs.
Yeah, seriously, guys, you're what make the dream possible. But check out the socials
At Argyros Crypto.
and all things with your boy Keys that are NFTs at NFTs with Keys.
We are a Cardano stake pool operator. Check us out. Ticker AGC.
I know it's a weird way to start the show.
If there was one person who would confirm the Earth was indeed flat, it would be Elon Musk. Considering his latest interviews, he said we need to produce more children or society's collapse. He basically said the Build Back Better plan was a disaster and they should be dropped immediately.
Okay.
He even said that if he even taxed all the wealthy people in the United States, he will still not even come close to meeting the tax needs for this balanced budget.
The man's a genius. He would tell us that the Earth is flat.
He would tell you the Earth
and he
was
would
flat.
do it, and he would do it just like this. He'd get on Twitter and he'd just be like, "Earth's flat."
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Just
that's it.
Earth's flat.
But he hasn't, so therefore the Earth is round, guys. Come on, obviously.
Now, Elon, if you're watching, and I know you are,
Delegate to AGC.
yeah, please, yeah, seriously, guys,
It's a small
you
delegation.
know, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I'm about to shill, and I should let you know that we at Argyros Crypto, we take our stake pool very seriously, do we not? And,
Yeah.
and honestly, we want to give a huge shout out to everyone that's stuck with us from the beginning. All our delegators that are here. We want to give an even bigger shout out to everyone that's still sticking with us here on YouTube. You know, without you, a dream wouldn't be possible. It wouldn't be possible. I see my producer over there. He feels the exact same way. Good looking out, produce. But we've upgraded. Our servers are now future-proof and top-notch. And this is important because we're now in the era of Cardano. And I know we talk about this a lot, but now I want to talk about why we are still here and why we believe in Cardano and and why really you should too. And more importantly, and I really can't stress this enough, to shill our stake pool. That's a joke, but let's be honest here. It's the only way people know we even exist. We love you guys. Keep the views coming. But today we want to talk about the pillars of Cardano. The pillars of Cardano. Why? What makes it so good? I mean, if you're watching this now, I'm sure you're looking at the market and you're asking yourself, hey, why is Cardano down? Right? Why is Cardano down?
Well, I mean, there could be a lot of reasons. This isn't financial advice, and I don't think you should be looking at the price, but take a look at what's happening on the chain, right? You literally have chains that their handlers flip the switch and turn it off.
You talking about Solana?
And they talk about the dude released a tweet saying how determinism is a bad thing. Well, guess what? One of the pillars of Cardano is deterministic, right? You know how much your fees are going to be before you even submit your transaction to the blockchain.
You know, that's a good point. I'm sure that a lot of these people in the NFT market would have greatly appreciated some deterministic gas fees, you know?
Yeah.
Like actually knowing. Instead, what did they have to do? Like my boy Keys in the show NFTs with Keys will say, you know, you can, when you're minting these NFTs, you can do it at different times of the day to accommodate the gas fee.
Who has time to wake up at 3 a.m. just to mint?
Someone that's about to make a few $1 million or, you know, a few thousand ETH, that too. Almost guaranteed. I will make time. Or I will start a business to be the time for these people because I get it, homie. You got to sleep. You make those NFTs. Hit me up. I will do this. I will do this for you. But
Yeah, you know your transaction is going to go through, and if you're minting blocks and you're a block leader, you know exactly what slot you get. You know what time you're going to be minting that block. It's determined for you.
That's true.
The epic before, nothing bad with that.
you're secure. I mean, you're completely secure because everything's written on a verified language. verified language.
And this goes into smart contracts, right? You can verify the language that's being built in your smart contract, so you know beforehand if there's any exploits that need to be taken care of.
And you can do this because Haskell, which is what Plutus is built on, is a tried and true language. This has been around for a long time. There are a lot of auditing softwares for that will make it work. It can pull all of your code, the entire smart contract, thousands upon thousands of times over to see how vulnerable this thing is and lock it down. This is huge.
And because the system is deterministic, you can test your smart contracts.
Yeah.
You know they're going to go through or not.
Now, the treasury system.
There are some chains out there that their core developers are dropping out due to lack of funding. You would think some of these chains, with their valuation, they would at least give some of that to core developers to help support the system.
Right.
Apparently, there's whales out there that are just accumulating and not supporting their own book.
So here's the cool thing about it. I liken it to, what's that, Monopoly? You have that, whenever you put money away from community chest or something, you save it off until someone hits free parking. Well, this is what's built into the Cardano ecosystem. Part of your transaction goes into this like slush fund. This fund.
It's a treasury.
I'm sorry. I live in the United States. All of our treasuries are slush funds, as far as I'm concerned. This is why we've gone to crypto.
It's a treasury.
This is why we've gone to crypto.
Yeah.
But it'll sit in the treasury system. And then through Catalyst funding and through the voting system that we all have as stake pool operators, or even someone that happens to own at least 500 ADA in a wallet, you'll have the ability to vote on where these funds can be allocated on a lot of these amazing projects that are out there. And these projects are awesome there because there's always development. If you look at Cardano, it's built for development by developers. That's all peer reviewed. It's all peer reviewed. It's not stuff that's just thrown out there into the wild. Everything that Cardano does as a scientific paper. So we know that it works. Does it mean that things take a little longer to come to fruition? Yes. But do they? Yes. Are there some roadblocks? Absolutely. Every project has some roadblocks.
Well, on besides the treasury system, anyone can set up a stake pool and say, "Hey, man, I'm interested in developing on the stake pool or on the Cardano ecosystem. This is my idea. Here's my pool. You can support us by delegating to our pool."
Oh,
and if
yeah,
they start
that's
minting
true.
blocks, that's a way for them to also support their development.
That's a fair point. I didn't even think about that. That's right. You can go out and you can do it yourself. Become an SPO, market what you want to do, have people delegate to you, start minting blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another pillar, high stability.
Because you can keep minting blocks. High stability. What just happened recently? We look at this Hosky thing.
Yeah. Hosky, an amazing project that's testing the limits of Cardano. It during their mint and their offering of their token, people were flooding a single address that clogged the mempool. The system never shut down.
Yeah,
it kept on going.
Unlike some of these
chains,
proof of stake chains
that they can just flip them off because the mempool gets too clogged.
I have to call the legitimate ones proof of stake because the other ones are just POS. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean.
Yeah, Cardano's never gone down. It's always kept chugging along.
You know what? You're not wrong. That's the biggest thing. Like it's stable, highly stable, and then scalable. It's I think once we get into the layer 2 solutions, really into the layer 2 solutions, that's when we're going to see something like Cardano shine.
Sure, and we're already seeing layer 2 solutions. Take a look at SundaeSwap. They're running their scooper program on top of stake pools, right? So they're batching their orders on a layer 2,
mm-hmm.
and then they are putting them on the layer 1 solution for final confirmation.
And then finally here, I think one of the biggest pillars of Cardano here, if you want to...
Peer-reviewed. Hundreds of peer-reviewed papers talking about the different systems and mechanisms within Cardano and Ouroboros.
I know we talk about it twice. That's how good it really is. It is peer-reviewed. You want to know anything about what's going on, you can dive as deep as you want.
Yeah, it's not the run fast, break things, and okay, we made a mistake, sorry, we'll fix it crowd. This is a slow, methodical ecosystem and mechanism and vehicle where financial transactions are being built upon. Whole
Guys.
financial institutions are going to use this. If you want to use some sort of identity product, you can build it on there. You can use it if you need it. If you want governance system, it's going to be there. If you just want to trade funny looking pictures between each other, you can do that as well.
Or, we're going to look back on this video in years to come and we're going to laugh at ourselves at the utter failure that it was. But at the end of the day, with Cardano, you have the attack surface of Bitcoin while having the utility and functionality of Ethereum. That's really what we have here, and that's where we're prepared to go. We know the projects are real. The vision is real. You'll see. And then maybe one day, you and 999 of your closest friends will hit that subscribe button down there.
And delegate to AGC.
And who knows? Maybe we will finally then be able to mint that block and donate to another
Low saturated stake pool.
That's correct.
And with that, that's your CryptoByte.